But I know we're up against it here, and I want to make sure I get to run you through the fantasy no huddle. Is there one last player that you want to make sure to shout out before we get into that no huddle offense?
Let's see here. I'm just looking at my rankings. Trying to find a guy that maybe people aren't talking about a ton.
Right.
I don't know.
We hit all the big names. Who's Danny Kelly's like underrated guy that people might not be talking about that you're really in on? You mentioned Tutu at the top. Whoever.
Yeah, should I do I'll go against the consensus. Like, why are we so? I guess the question is the weight that big of a deal with Tutu Atwell? I brought up Marquise Brown earlier, and obviously he's been a bit of a disappointment, or I'd say he's been a disappointment in the NFL based on like the hype and where people were taking him. I don't know if the jury's out necessarily on him yet. I think, like I said, I think he's actually going to be a good value this year because people are so down on him, and he's kind of disappointed the first two seasons. But I think that Tutu Atwell is pretty similar to Marquise Brown as a prospect. Obviously the size thing was a massive concern, but he was explosive. He produced, like had good production in college. He broke out early. He was a second round pick. He goes to a team with a very good offense and a very good quarterback, and and he's still going in the late fourth. I don't know if that really adds up. And so, obviously all the caveats about his size are important, and you have to understand that he has to be an outlier, I guess, to hit. But in the third round, or especially in the fourth round, like, dude, I'm taking that risk over some of these other guys for sure. So I've got him ranked higher than, maybe a lot of people would have him ranked. I think, I might not be the highest on him, but I'm certainly not the lowest on him. I'd say that I'm more optimistic about what he could do based on what I think this Rams offense is going to be. Going forward with Matt Stafford instead of Jared Goff. Like, I think the sky is the limit for this offense. I think that they're going to rotate all these guys in. It seems like they really love Van Jefferson. They really love Tutu Atwell. Even Jacob Harris has been really impressing at training camp. And I think so. Yeah, I'm just a little bit higher on Tutu Atwell. I think he has the potential to surprise people. I'm not saying he's going to be an elite like wide receiver one, but the fact that he's going like in the fourth round of rookie drafts is like kind of surprising considering he was a second round pick. So we'll see.
I'm with you there, and I'm fully on board with the Stafford blowing up the Rams narrative. I think that's totally going to happen, unlock the next level of McVay. What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.